English dub cast over the original Japanese dub cast. And especially with like Robbie Damon playing Goro Akechi and Chris, what's his name, playing
Hello.
Dimitri. They're both great. Hello, Rolf. Welcome. I love ya. How's it going?
Pretty decent.
Heck yeah. I'm doing good.
Good to hear it.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Direct?
I don't have a Nintendo, so it doesn't matter that much for me.
I see. I
New
mean,
Kirby looks fun.
yeah.
And I like
Yeah.
that they're bringing Wii Sports back, but with like up to date, because that looks fun.
Yeah, it looks a lot of fun. I'm excited for all the sports games that they mentioned. And the Wii Sports definitely. Fire Emblem Warriors. The JRPG is finally coming over that we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things. So good stuff as usual from Nintendo these days. They're definitely like probably one of the pinnacles of the industry right now at the moment. But yeah, I was just telling Azure that there are times where I actually prefer the English dub over the sub in certain JRPGs. There's like certain ones, especially in recent years, have gone really good. Like the Persona 5 and the Fire Emblem Three Houses dubs are like, I like those better than the original Japanese dubs, which like almost never happens for me.
I don't think I've ever experienced it where I like the English better.
Yeah.
Like except like Dragon Ball Z, because I grew up with the English
Yeah.
voice acting.
That
But
makes
even then, like
sense.
I watched Super in Japanese, and once I got used to the voices, I preferred those anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I usually prefer the original dubs of things. Like, if it's originally in Japanese, I'll prefer it in Japanese. If it's originally in French, I'll prefer it in French, that sort of thing. Because a lot of times I feel like the original voice actors will just have more, like, feeling and power behind the acting compared to the dubs, since the dubs are kind of like secondary, you know? But I would say in some recent times, some like dubs actually are like trying a bit harder to try and convey some like at the same level or even better than the original. Like the reason I prefer the Persona 5 dub over the original Japanese dub for it is because Robbie Damon, who plays Goro Akechi, does an excellent job. Like, he's just so good at conveying, like, the character. And I feel like a lot of, like, English. And I feel like maybe part of it is because maybe now we're finally getting to people who kind of grew up watching this stuff. And so they kind of know how to act properly in that kind of format.
Yeah.
Azure! No! No!
Oh no.
Biggest of beefs. But yeah, I didn't even think about that, Rolf, with Kirby until after you mentioned the internet ruining things. So that was like, oh, wait, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, big
The
cursed.
internet has ruined many things.
Yeah. But otherwise, it looks pretty cool. I like the idea of being able to be like a Kirby car or like the other things. I think it's kind of cool. It's definitely a long time coming. Because Kirby was like one of the only main IPs that hasn't really had a 3D like title.
That's right. Yeah, I was like, wow, it's had plenty of games recently, but it's still they've all been like side scrollers.
Yeah. It'll be like one of the last of Nintendo's main IPs to finally get one, which is kind of crazy after all this time.
I hope the Switch works. The translation works for it.
Mm-hmm.
From 2D to 3D.
Yep, I agree. Though it looks really good so far, so I have high hopes. Okie dokie, Azure. Anyways, let me pull up Steam. We were playing Scar of the Doll last time.
Right.
I don't remember exactly what we were doing in it, though. I think
have no
it...
idea what the kid was.
Yeah, this
But
was...
I'll figure it out when we get back.
Yeah, it was the one where, like, our sister disappeared.
Yeah, it's the old-fashioned game.
Yeah,
with
the one from the 90s.
Yeah. I remember now.
And, oh, wait, I remember. I think I did a little bit after you left. I think. Maybe. Because I think you had to leave early for something. And so I did a little bit more after you left. And I remember I got my first game over while you were gone.
Oh.
Because what happened was, so I don't know if you were there for when this happened, but I ended up picking up like a locket. Because we were talking with the people in,
the building.
Yeah, in the building, like all the people working there. Yeah, so we picked up the locket and we looked at it. And apparently we weren't supposed to look at it.
That's weird.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, at first, I thought, oh, maybe we shouldn't have looked at it when we got the choice. But for me, it was because I thought that we were going to get, like, cursed by looking at it. Like, maybe there was, like, some sort of curse, like, resulting, like, if you look at the picture, you're dead now or something. But turns out that's not it. That's not why you die. It's because the guy gets upset that you looked at the locket for some reason. And the game keeps constantly, like hammering in the idea that, oh, looking at the locket is bad because you, like... It's private or whatever, and I'm like sitting here like, what? What are you talking about? What does this mean?
Diary.
Yeah, it's like they're treating it like it's like looking at a lot in the inside of the lock is like looking at a person's diary, basically. And I'm like, okay, okay, whatever you say. And so I looked at it, and he found out because my character couldn't shut up. Like, because if I looked in it and I gave it back, I wouldn't say anything. You know, I went, like, she, on the other hand, gives it back and she's like, who's that girl? Why does she look like me? You're a freak. And I'm like, what? Why are you saying this to this poor man? And so he, of course, didn't help her. And so she goes outside, like, the normal way up front. And, like, somebody ambushes her and kills her. And it was, like, dead end. And I'm like, oh, I died. And the interesting thing about this game is it gives you a hint if you mess up. So at the end, like, when I got the dead end, it said, don't... Look, like it said something like looking in lockets is bad or something. And I'm like, okay. And so I didn't look in the locket. I brought back the locket to the guy. He was this time happy with me because I didn't look in his locket. Apparently that means something. I don't know why, but he was happy about it. So he told me to go to this specific place in the library where I found another locket which had like a password. And it let me log into one of the computers, and he sent us a message through computer saying that we were in danger and we would have to go through the back way because if we went through the front way, we would die. And then, guess what? Remember how we fed that cat? Mm-hmm. So that was also a good thing that we did because then... when we went to try and leave the back way, like, somebody came out the building because they heard us make, like, a noise while we were trying to escape the back way, and they would have noticed us, but then the cat came out and was all like, meow! And the guy was all like, oh, it was just the cat. And I was like, yeah, the cat saved us. Thank you, cat.
Yeah, that's a typical horror trope. It's like, moral things will help you survive.
Yeah, very true. And yeah, that's what I was expecting too. So when it happened, I was like, yay. So then we escaped, and then I remember that there was something that happened at the train station where it turned out somebody got hit by... Oh, wait, no, that was before. Okay. Honestly, we need to just go back in the game to see if there's anything else I missed in the recap, since it's been like over a week. It's been like 2 weeks. Also, I love that it says made with Unity when I open up the game.
Yeah, that's odd.
Well, just the, like it's an old game, but now it's made with Unity because it's a remake of an old game.
Oh, it's a remake.
Yeah, or like a remaster.
Around that long, or was there a different program with the same name?
No. It wasn't made with that. I don't think it was. It was made with something completely different, and then now it's like it was remade. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I went to sleep or something, and now I had a dream about us at the Christmas tree or something, I guess. I think. I don't remember. Anyways, we're here. Why do I feel that my sister is here? We used to fight as children. We fought over the TV and wanted to watch cartoons, and you wanted to watch some difficult science program. In the end, I'd always burst into tears, and you'd always let me watch what I wanted. My father was busy, so it was always just us in the house, always just the two of us. We used to go to the festival every summer, always together, you smiling beside me, wearing the same yukata. But one year, we stopped going. Instead, a boy came to pick you up. I knew you liked that boy. I used to stand by the door watching you. You and I, we always had the most fun on special occasions. Haha, this memory always makes me laugh. One Christmas Eve, because Father wasn't home, you tried to be Santa Claus. You put a gift beside my pillow after I fell asleep, but as you were creeping away, you stepped on my body. Hee hee hee, it was so funny. The way that was written was like, it made me immediately think of like corpse. You stepped on my corpse.
Like, stepped on my body.
I remember afterwards you said you thought I still believed in Santa, so you had to do it. Even I knew Santa wasn't real. The teddy bear you gave me that day, I've been taking good care of it. Oh, that's where the teddy bear came from. Sis. The darkness of the night is scary. It makes me more aware of just how lonely I am. Lonely. I am so lonely. For some reason, I never realized that before. I can't sleep like this. I know I'll have a nightmare. I want the morning to come. I can't wait to see the sunlight. Mr. Sheena. Are you looking at me? Yeah, that's the guy who helped us, I think.
Ah, okay. He was really weird to us before.
And he helped us at the end there with like sending the email and stuff that I said. But he also let me die when I looked in his locket for some reason, even though it had a picture of me inside the locket. I don't know.
Weirdo.
Are you thinking about me? Why don't you say something? What? You don't know? Please talk to me. I can't understand if you don't tell me. Please tell me. I can't understand if you don't tell me. Are you always shut up here in the lab? What? What is going on?
Water real quick, but I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Wait, actually, I'm gonna open the volume mixer because it's a little... Well, no, it's at 26%. Why is it so loud for me? It's like blaring my eardrums out. Okay, I think that's better. I think. I do like the soundtrack in this game. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's got some old school charm to it.
Yeah, I love it. Has some good vibes. Also, apparently Sheena is now talking to us. I don't know.
This guy's voice, I don't remember any of the voices.
Yeah, just give him a random voice.
I'll just give him like a weird, like monotone bored voice or something.
Heck yeah.
Yes, I am.
Isn't it hard?
Yes, but this is what I chose to do.
Is that right? Your research is that interesting? Can I just say, I am completely lost.
Yeah, me too.
Are we having a dream right now? Wait.
I think so.
Nah, this is like the beginning of the scene, so we can't see beyond that. Dang, see. Oh, it says dream. Okay, so we're in the dream, I think, right now.
Yes, it is. It's very interesting.
It sounds very interesting. Oh my gosh, it reminds me, did you know about the Super Seducer series?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I always think about how in one of the ones from, I think it was the first game, he mentions like, even if you don't think your job itself is like fun, like even if you think it's boring, like talk to the person you're with as if it's the most fun thing ever. And he's like, you know, I love my job as a data analyst. It's so good. It's just the most interesting thing in the world. And I'm just sitting here like, it is. Really?
Oh, I love scrubbing sewers, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's some jobs that are just like, nah, you can't.
Are you playing that next?
Absolutely. No, I don't think I could do it, honestly.
I would cringe to death.
Yeah, because here's the thing. With things like Super Seducer, at first it's fun because it's like, wow, this is so terrible. But at some point, it becomes so, like, out there that it, like, wraps back around to being just bad.
Yeah, it's just gonna make everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. That night, I dream about Mr. Sheena. The conversation I have with him is all in my mind. After all, he won't tell me anything at all. But I feel certain that he knows my sister, I'm sure of it. Why did you help me? Secretly, you helped me. You made sure no one found out. But if someone does find out, then what will happen to you? You know my sister, don't you?
Yes, I know her. I have to tell you the truth. Your sister, she...
Oh.
Pom pom pom.
Oh, snap.
Sheena is now a Hanar.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Oh yeah, that was a dream sequence. Guess let's save. Okay. December 20th, early morning. I dress quickly and head for Mikozuka Lab. I love that after we had to sneak out the back and everything, we're now just going back there. Like the guy is gonna be like, what? I did all that and you're now back? You don't think they'll check the back this time?
Hi, I'm here to get murdered.
Yeah, like what the heck? The logic in this game is pretty great.
Yeah, like I keep going back here, but I haven't been murdered yet, so...
Yeah, it should be fine. I have a feeling something important will happen today.
Yeah, you being murdered.
Yep. As I approach the main street, I suddenly recall the incident at the station yesterday. I feel queasy. Mr. Sheena was in my dream. I'm worried about him. I have to get to the lab to see if he is okay. So just go to the lab then?
I guess you could go to the station, see if they threw him in front of a train.
Yeah. Alongside the campus of Taito Institute of Technology, there's a street lined with ginkgo trees. The subway station is to the east. The park and the ward office both lie to the south.
The hell's a ward office?
Yeah. Let's just go around. Oh. This is a fairly busy intersection. On one corner is a police box. There is a subway station that I used when I first came here. There it is. I just want to go home, but I can't go back now without having learned a thing about what happened to my sister. I'll try one more day. If I still can't find anything, then I'll head back home. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go to the police station. I don't think I need to file a missing persons report. What do you mean? Your sister's gone!
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You definitely should. Hey, has the case from yesterday been dropped already?
Yep.
Yeah, you go ahead and read it. Yeah.
Officially, the case remains open, but the brass has already decided the body will be identified.
It sounds a little quick. I mean, I know the body's barely recognizable, but still.
Oh my gosh, that voice you're making kind of sounds a little like KG, so it makes me think this is like an alternate universe where Oh my gosh, I can't believe KG's in this game. There he is, our favorite police boy. Something about this makes me feel queasy. I need to get to the lab as soon as I can. It's kind of cool that there's like these extra little areas you can check out as you're going in between scenes. Okay, I guess we're going back to the lab then. Or we could go...
The sister's house?
No, this is the university. We could go to the university and be like, ayo.
What's up, bitches? Or just get some food.
Nah. It looks like we can just go to the lab, but never mind. To the north, there's a narrow alley. This narrow, deserted alley, for some reason, makes me feel nervous. I need to get out of here and back to somewhere more densely populated and open. That was weird. Did you see that? That was very odd. There was like a pause there, as if something would pop out. That was very scary. Above the building flies a black flock of crows. The loud cawing of the crows as they circle overhead gives the lab an eerie, creepy quality.
With this music?
Yeah, it's very like the music in this
so
game.
upbeat.
Yeah, I know. The music in this game has been very jarring. Like it's good.
Like, there's crows cawing. It's an eerie, creepy quality.
No, but like remember earlier there was like that whole sequence that was supposed to be like really dark and mysterious, but there was like techno music playing in the background, and we were like, this is a funky beat. I'm into it.
Like the music is all pretty good. It's just the point where they use which song.
Yeah, it is. It's a little like, why did you use that here? Let's check the incinerator again.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh.
For a second, I feel like I catch a glimpse of the woman from my dream, but it must have been just my imagination. Still, this place is creepy. I'm feeling scared. I have to leave.
Oh fuck. This music.
Yeah. Like, I know. The small, I just, yeah, like seeing like, oh, there's a creepy ghost, oh god, and then a small kitten is there. But okay, I guess the game literally just threw us back here. Yeah, I guess here we go. Second floor.
I kind of wonder if they removed that guy's name from the board already.
Oh, you're right. Let's go. I don't remember what his name was. Oh yeah,
No,
it's
Taki.
yeah. So he's still there. Wait, do you hear that? Am I the only one who hears? Yeah, there's like a screaming sound in the background. I didn't notice that until just now.
I mean, it's just part of the music, I think, but does sound weird.
Yeah, it's like, ah! Ah! Is it? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's part of the music or not. It's very freaky. I don't know how to feel about the fact that we're just hearing screaming in the background. Okay, let's go. Was he doctoral or master?
Oh, I forgot. We just checked the board.
Yeah,
too,
there. This is the space used by Sheena. Sheena is working as computer as usual. There he is. He's okay. And I bet he's like, what are you doing here?
Why are you?
Oh, it's just Azure in the background. Hi, Azure. That's a relief. I'm glad to see that Mr. Sheena is okay. Talk to Sheena. Mr. Sheena, Sheena slowly turns and looks in my direction.
I am busy right now. Come back later.
Something strange. Clearly Sheena's alright, but something feels wrong about his behavior. The abrupt cut. The new music. Mr. Sheena, can we talk a little? Again, Sheena slowly turns and looks in my direction.
Irritated. I am busy right now.
Something is not right. This girl just doesn't let up. She can't read any. She can't read the.
Replace it with a robot or something?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, it seems he's like a robot because he keeps saying the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm busy right now. Come back later. Mr. Sheena moves in exactly the same way as before, then returns to his position. Strange, his movements are odd. They're not natural. Sheena acts and answer exactly the same as before. Everything's being repeated. Mr. Sheena, what's wrong? She is repeating the same answer like a machine. What is happening? We're gonna touch his shoulder and it's gonna be cold.
Oh, yeah, shake that.
I move closer to Sheena and reach out and touch him on the shoulder.
Good sound.
My hand goes through his
hologram?
body. What?
Oh, fuck.
What is this? My hand went through Mr. Sheena's body. Sheena slowly turns. My hand still penetrating his body.
I'm busy right now. Come back later. They
Summon.
went through all this trouble to put up a fucking hologram.
I know.
And you figured it out immediately anyway.
Also, like, yeah, it's so funny. Summoned by my screen,
Like
several other
somewhere,
students gathered.
I spent all night setting up this hologram, getting it to work perfect, and like watching on the security camera. It's like, damn it!
Yeah. Especially since it was so good that we were at first like convinced that it was the real him, so it must be pretty expensive. Especially since this came out in the 90s. This came out in the 90s, so that must have been some pretty expensive stuff, and yet, and yet we still figured it out Poor
Oh,
whoever
I
did
just
this.
imagine the fucking tech team being called in to work through the night to set this shit up.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed right now. Alright, I'll just get baby face up.
This is what Mr. Sheena is working on, 3D holography?
Just as Ichinose finishes explaining, there is a sound of something falling fast. A large object suddenly lands on the second floor landing, visible through the window. It lands with an oddly soft sound before splashing what looks like blood all over the window.
That's probably Sheena.
Yeah, this time the fallen object is the indisputably corporal Sheena. Mr. Sheena! Bringing a whole new meaning to be ghosted.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Sheena jumped from the roof and landed headfirst on the second floor landing. I wonder if there was a way to save him.
I'm guessing not. I think everyone who tries to help you just dies.
No. It is clear to everyone that he is dead. Why?
He jumped from the roof? I can't believe it.
The other students gather. I don't know who Funabashi is. Yeah, we have to call the police.
Yeah. Atanaru, he was like, and the police will be here soon. No one touches body until the police come. Otherwise, you will find evidence of our foul play.
Yeah, the administrative assistant, Mr. Tambu, looks extremely pale. He's always struck me as a timid man. He may also be worried about who will be blamed. What? That should be your first thought. You
I'm
should.
busy right now. Come back later.
That is. I'm sorry. That is so funny. That is so morbidly funny.
Yeah. Guy just dies in front of you and then his hologram is
I'm busy, right? Yeah, I'm busy being dead. For a moment, everyone is stunned as it sounds like Sheena is speaking to us. What was that, Rolf?
Come back later when I'm no longer dead.
Yeah. But the voice is coming from the computer on his desk. Why did I said deck? That was it. Oh yeah, you did. I forgot.
Or did I?
I think you did.
It was one of the women I did, but that was a shock. This hologram, it's really well made. Mr. Sheena, he had some real progress.
This is programmed direct with sound. I think Mr. Sheena was trying to make it look like he was here.
I'm busy right now. Come back later.
Yumino, standing next to me, shudders involuntarily.
Let's turn off the program.
With the hologram gone, Sheena's dead body somehow comes into clearer focus.
3D holography. On top of that, it looked like he rigged a sensor to react when someone talked.
Funabashi looks calm. Doesn't he feel shocked about Sheena's death? Does this man look like somebody who would be shocked at a man's death? This man looks like he caused that death. Look at his face.
Yeah, he looks like someone who's gonna take pictures of the body for his personal collection or something.
Yeah, exactly. Other than Funabashi, Kaori Hayashitani also looks composed.
So I'm guessing he's your favorite already.
No, absolutely not. Ichinose is doing his best to hide his panic and is trying to appear as calm as he can. Yumino and the admin assistant Tanabu look extremely upset. Oh, I forgot about this dude.
I've never seen him before.
The lab technician Kanematsu does not show up. And oh my god, I forgot about this dude.
His face is so weird. And like his clothes too.
Yeah, I will never get over. He really looks like a ventriloquist dummy.
100%. Yeah.
And Kakizaki, 1 year behind Sheena, must have known him for the longest of anyone. But Kakizaki doesn't seem to be at the lab today. Is that significant somehow? With everyone still on edge. Yeah. We all adjourned to the lounge. This is so weird.
Is anyone gonna call the police?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what? Let's just go sit in the lounge.
I think someone
Anyway, it's
did.
lunchtime.
I think someone did call the police. What I was thinking is weird is how realistic this photo is.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Anyway, it's lunchtime.
The sudden death of a close friend and colleague seems to have rattled everyone. Has it? There's like a couple people who were kind of chill about it. Especially Funabachi or whatever his name is was all like, oh, look at what he did.
Oh, another babyface guy, jeez.
Why would he kill himself?
I don't know. Maybe he reached a dead end in his research, or... I mean, clearly not. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
He made holograms in the 90s.
Yeah.
Don't you think there was something odd about... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm getting all these voices mixed up.
No, it's fine. It's totally
I
fine.
think there's something odd about Mr. Sheena the past few days.
Oh, this is
Since
the...
when?
Yeah.
Since, just in the last few days.
Yumeno glances quickly at me. What Yumeno means to say is that Sheena began to act oddly 2 days ago on December 18th. In other words, the change happened the day I arrived.
Are we totally sure Sheena's death was a suicide?
What? What do you say? If this isn't suicide, then what?
Nothing.
He's like, oh, I hope we have like a murderer in our midst.
That'll be awesome. I didn't mean anything by it.
Okay. You can take Ari now, I think.
Yeah. Are we sure that he jumped from the roof?
Isn't that obvious?
And why did he leave behind a hologram like that? I'm sure he created the program as part of his research, but why would he set it up like that before committing suicide?
Did anyone call Mr. Sheena's family?
He didn't have one. We made sure of that.
Oh god. Huh? I don't understand what Tanabu means, but everyone else seems to know.
He had neither parents nor siblings, and of course he wasn't married.
Of course. What does that mean?
Really big.
Yeah, it's like this guy just died. Guys, y'all are the worst.
Over here.
Yeah.
Of course he wasn't married.
Yeah. Also, he had neither parents or siblings. The way that's written makes me think like, oh, he was a test tube baby, so of course he didn't have parents or siblings.
We made him in this very life.
Yeah.
He's a clone, you see.
Oh god. Also, Azure says, so I'm playing Judgment in English because I can't focus, and I just realized one of my favorite people in the game so far is voiced by Fuggy Itachi from Naruto. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Even if you wanted to, there's no one we can call.
He's not the only one like that in the slab. Everyone looks at Kaori in an accusatory way. It seems like what she said was somehow taboo.
Alright, so they only hire people who don't have a lot of family, apparently.
No, that's weird. What does she mean? Does everyone in this lab have no family? He's dead, and yet there's no one we can even contact? Very strange. With the arrival of the police, everyone disperses.
By the way, who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? You say you're looking for your sister, and you're here sniffing around every day. But what are you really after?
My sister! You guys are just very unhelpful.
Yeah. Indeed, Miss Kamijo, we've indulged your stubborn fantasies so far, what? We cannot continue to allow you to search for someone who's quite simply isn't here.
That's unfair! Do you have to be so cruel? Save?
Yeah.
My sister was here?
Yeah.
My sister was here! What did you do to my sister? Everyone turns and looks at me, stunned by my words.
Yeah.
You mean you think we know your sister and that for some reason we're hiding her from you?
Unable to take the stairs, I decide to leave the room. Why? Why did this happen? I still can't find my sister. The one person who helped me winds up dead. My sister's disappearance and Sheena's death. Are they entirely unrelated? In my pocket, there's a CDR with the text from the email that Sheena sent to me. He was trying to tell me something, but I can't ask him anymore. Who can help me now? Mr. Sheena's email, if someone else would understand. Mr. Sheena, why?
Oh, what? Kind of a dead end.
Yeah, I mean, she said something about maybe somebody else would understand what he was trying to tell. Maybe we can show it to the other characters.
Yeah. There's the secretary, like the boss's personal assistant.
Oh yeah, that was kind of nice to us. Like, even took us out for coffee and stuff to talk. Yeah, probably like one of the best people in this game so far.
Which is probably the culprit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, the technician.
Yeah, maybe we should talk to him, but he seems really freaky. I mean, let's... Sorry, I make my coffee at home. Introduce myself.
Let's see.
You want to know about me? I'm Kanematsu, the technician of this lab.
In reality, I don't actually have that much to do. How old am I? 20.
Yeah, you're definitely not 20, buddy. I guess that's his idea of a joke. I don't know if I have the energy to talk to him anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have the energy, but here's all the stuff we can talk about. Show an item.
Yeah, slap the CD in his face.
I don't know if we trust him. I mean, he did help us before.
Okay, yeah.
And
He's a
plus we
technician,
saved. We also saved too, so.
Also that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, see.
Mr. Sheena made a great sacrifice. Don't let it go to waste.
You're...
I'm a coward. I can tell you nothing more.
Mr. Kanematsu, what was he trying to tell me? Mr. Sheena's sacrifice? Okay, let's see who we can talk to.
Is anyone not a coward?
Okay, so Sheena's dead, Kakizaki isn't around, so Ichinose?
Yeah, everyone on this floor is dying.
Yeah.
He's gotta be sweating now.
Yeah. Wait, we could just watch him. What?
There it is.
Just like, hello. Should we show him the item? Or watch him?
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk first, I guess.
I just can't believe Mr. Sheena killed himself. Ever since you came here, everything in this lab has changed for the worse.
I don't think we can trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He seems to blame us for what's going on. Yeah, let's meet with the other peeps before deciding on who to show it to. So we have Funabashi. I definitely don't trust him. But let's ask him anyway.
The hologram Mr. Sheena made before he died was wonderful. I think Mr. Sheena was being threatened by someone. The hologram was a decoy.
Who do you think would have been threatening him?
Don't talk so loud. We don't want the killer to come after us.
If you think he was killed, who could have killed him?
Well, when Mr. Sheena fell, Mr. Ichinose and I were together. On the roof, pushing him.
I love that we went like two very different directions in the brain. You were like, oh, we were up on the roof pushing him. My brain immediately went, we were out making out in the corner.
We were. Yeah.
Very different mindsets here. Oh my gosh. Also, Azure loves your voice for Funabashi.
Thank you.
The secretary was in the room, so someone other than them. We were double teaming her.
No!
Oh.
What does this mean? Wait and see what happens.
Like, what would you think is gonna happen?
Funabashi seems calm, at least on the surface. It's remarkable that he's calm enough to read a book, despite the fact a fellow student died today. He's excited about this, that's why.
Yeah, it's like, nothing fucking happens here ever.
Yeah.
No, right.
I also don't trust Kaori, really. I don't trust any of these people. That's a problem. I don't know who to show this disc to. After I ask her about Sheena, Kaori keeps her silence. Rather than being lost for words, it seems like she is choosing not to speak. Wow, what the frick?
Yeah, I think the secretary's our best bet, probably.
Yeah. There's also Yumino here. Oh, he's not here! Where could he be now? What?
No.
I would say I would probably share it. You know what? I would probably share it with Funabashi. Because he was the one that was, like, the most interested in, like, what he was working on.
True.
So he might be, like, the main one who would know what is going on. And plus, I think while he is, like, interested in the murder and stuff, I don't think he did it. He doesn't seem like he would have, like, it didn't seem like he was the one that did it. Like, it seems like he's interested in what happened more than anything else. In a creepy way, but still.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can talk to the other peeps. Oh, no one's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sam, you're right. You again. You've been here every day for the past 3 days. Isn't it enough already? The chief administrator turns away from me as if to show me how busy she is. She clearly wants me to leave. Okay, so yeah, we have to give the thing to somebody.
Yeah, let's go with the glasses guy.
Let's save again, I think.
Oh yeah. Smart.
Okay, so who do we want to go for? Glasses guy?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Actually, that's it. Yeah.
Here we go! This might be a huge mistake, but here we go! Funabachi shows considerable interest in the contents of the CDR.
And this is
Pushes up glasses.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining too. Just him being like, one finger pushes up glasses, and like the light flashes across them. Interesting.
indeed very interesting. If we can decipher this, we may be able to acquire some important information.
So this seems like...
May I borrow this just for one day?
This is a very important choice. Should I let him borrow the CDR?
Oh, I don't really trust him, but
Just for one day, can I borrow this CDR?
I feel like I don't trust anybody else in this building at all.
it seems like an unlikely ally, but
yeah. And plus, the only other guy I would have even considered, like, the reason I don't want to pick Ichinose is because he's already seems to be blaming us for whatever's going on.
yeah, and he seems more like a by the book sort of guy who
Yeah.
just turns it to the boss or whatever.
Yeah. Funabashi here seems very convinced that it must be somebody else, and that there is something else going on, which is what we're convinced of too. And he also is probably the most, he seems the most, really wanting to learn about, like, the different technology and stuff, so he seems like the best bet. And Kaori isn't even talking to us anymore. And the other guy, Yumino, has just vanished. So literally the only choices really is Funabashi or Ichinose, and I don't trust Ichinose. I trust him even less than Funabashi. So, yes, we'll go with yes. Yes. Oh, okay then. I hesitate, but I can't say no. I hand the CDR to him. As soon as he takes it from me, he inserts the CDR into his computer.
Could you come back tomorrow? Until then, I will try to decipher the message.
Funabashi says it is going to take a day to look through the messages. Looks like I should leave for now. Certainly it is rather hard to ask questions without the CDR. I should go back to the apartment and wait to see what he comes up with. I should go home for today and wait for a report from Mr. Funabashi. Well, we'll see. That's the library and stuff. That's where I got I went to the computer room and got the disc and stuff from that.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything else. I think the one thing we could have done is decide who will get the disc.
Yeah.
And we gave it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we made the right choice or not. If I'm done here for today, then I should leave. Yeah, we're leaving. Sheena's death has made me certain this lab is hiding some sort of horrible secret. I want to leave this lab as quickly as possible. I should go back to my father's house. My father will be coming back soon, and this is already my third day here in Tokyo. I feel like nothing good has happened. As I enter a narrow alleyway, I sense a presence behind me. Is someone there? Please come out. You're from the lab, right? Who is it? What is this sound? A phone? And then they appear before me, someone I know, but bearing an expression I have never seen. Oh, you were right! You were right! You were right! Ah! You were right. You called it! You were like, the lady must be evil!
Yeah,
She's
super nice.
She was the culprit all along. Dang, C. Oh my god. Heck yeah, Azure. I would definitely show it to you if I could. If you were in the game, I would definitely show it to you. And get back in here. Looking down at the night, driven deep into my flesh, a thought runs through my mind. Mr. Sheena, I'm sorry. You warned me. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Sis, I hope you're safe, sis. Game over. Assuming Kamijo was killed by someone before she found out the truth of her sister's disappearance. This was what was written last time too. Where you went wrong, here we go. You didn't search the lab thoroughly enough. A key person's room was unexplored.
Oh, weird.
So it wasn't us giving it to the wrong person. So we did give it to the right person.
Yeah, this makes sense. Like everyone's like, yeah, your sister's not nearby, and she was the only one who's like, ah, fuck, this girl is like trying to dig into her secrets. I have to like figure out what she knows.
Okay, second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. So then who... Okay, let's check each of the rooms then. Yeah, nothing in the library. There are some Macs and a large Unix computer with the label Elfin.
It's someone's room, right? So it's probably not this, but...
Yeah. Login failed. I can't log in. I could log in yesterday, but now it gives me an error message no matter how often I try. My account has been deleted. Someone found out that Mr. Sheena made me an account and has deleted it.
Okay.
That still freaks me out.
What did it say?
Yeah, it doesn't say what it says there. It just always has that. Look around. Oh! At the back of the computer room, the admin assistant Tanabu is staring at a computer screen. Noticing me, he looks up with an odd expression on his face. What?
Oh, alright.
Wait,
Not even yourself.
I'm not sure what it wants me to do.
Maybe Sheena's place?
Yeah.
Oh. This is new.
Sheena's body has it says don't trust. Is that what it says, Azure? Sheena's body has already been taken away. Two police officers are talking to each other. Why? Why did this happen? Mr. Kakizaki, I wonder where he is. Where are we supposed to be going?
We already watched it, right?
Yeah, we...
Maybe the room with the guy who wasn't there, like Yumino? Did we do anything there?
Yumino is not here, no.
What the fuck? Well, she did say I should go home now.
Yeah, but we can't.
Did she do that before?
No, she did say that before, and that's why we died.
The hell?
Yeah, I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Maybe to the back?
Were we supposed to do something before Shino died? Shino died?
Maybe.
That would suck.
Oh, a woman... Am I not allowed? I'm not quite sure. Like, we could probably go outside and then go to the back, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Look for someone.
Oh, I catch a glimpse of Yumino A master's course student. It looks like he's here. What does he think about the incident involving Sheena? We moved to a secluded spot so that we're not overheard by anyone else. Oh.
Interesting.
I'd like to ask you about Mr. Sheena. Yumino looks annoyed. Does he think I am the reason for Sheena's death? Mr. Sheena sent me an email before he died.
I don't want to talk about Mr. Sheena. First of all, Mr. Sheena would never send you an email.
What does that mean? Yumino seems uninterested in what I have to say. It seems he doesn't trust me at all.
What an ass.
Yumino looks more frightened than usual. Considering that someone he knows just died, it's hardly a surprising reaction. Noticing that I'm the one talking to him, he seems a little relieved. What?
Alright. That's it.
What?
We don't have items anymore to show, right? So
No. Oh, what?
Oh. Huh?
How do I show him the CDR if I already gave it?
Did we not on this save?
No, we did. What the frick? Mr. Yumino, would you take a look at the data on this disk? I lower my voice. The data is the text of an email that Mr. Sheena sent me just before he died.
What?
I hand him the disc and await his response. Yumino seems to be profoundly affected by the existence of this disc.
Later this evening, meet me back here. I'll read this by then. It would be a good idea not to be seen by anyone from the lab.
With a determined look on his face, he turns and scurries away. This evening back here.
Huh.
What? 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 How? Do we have multiple of the same disc? What is going on?
What if you go back to the other guide we gave it to?
Let me go. See, it says still Mr. Funabachi. I'm so confuzzled. I'm so confused. Yeah, see, look, he's looking at it too. What the heck? What?
That seems like a weird bug.
This reminds me of the fact that technically I could have bought the milk for the cat, but for some reason I already had the milk. Because earlier in the game you can buy the milk from the convenience store, but we just already had the milk for some reason.
That's
for the
weird.
cat. I don't know.
It doesn't actually check for the flag on your milk.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I don't know what this game wants from me. Does it want me to show it to everybody? Because I can show it to everybody. Yeah, I'll show it to Ichinose. Here you go. Here's this item. I have nothing to show. What?
The fuck?
What the frick?
Wait,
What is-
maybe Funabashi put it in his computer and then like downloaded the file from the disk and then gave it back.
Oh, and so then we were able to choose another person to also give it to, so we did that. Maybe?
I guess that's how it.
I don't know. Let's try leaving again. If not, we might actually have to look this up because this is confusing me to no end.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why we're not going the back way again this time.
Yeah. It seems like the smart thing to do.
Nah, we're dead.
The fuck?
Oh, before leaving. Oh.
Wait, but he said meet us in the evening. Oh. So we shouldn't have showed it to Funabashi then, I guess.
Oh, so we were supposed to show it to Yumino, not Funabashi, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, let's load.
Yeah, we have a load from before giving it to him, right?
Yeah, I think it was this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's make sure. Funabashi. Yeah, okay, so we're not showing him. We're going to talk to Yumino instead this time.
Yeah.
Because apparently that was the right answer. I like the fact that the game gives you hints. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't have to look up a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Just fill until it tells you what to do, basically.
Yeah, so we're gonna show an item. We're gonna show the CDR. He's like, meet me in the evening. Now what? Go back?
I will leave, I guess. Come back in and try to talk to Yumino, but it seems weird.
Yeah, let's do this, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe let's go up to... Yumino is working at his desk, but upon noticing me, he gets up and leaves. It's almost time.
What?
Oh, so we were supposed to meet him up here and go back down there.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's so... This is some adventure... This is such, adventure game logic.
Yeah, meet me in the evening and just walk into the building and walk back out in the evening.
Yeah.
The incinerator.
Yeah. Yeah, as evening falls, Yumino appears. This is so dumb.
Weird.
Yeah.
Didn't feel at all to me like that amount of time had passed.
I am. Like, it would have made more sense to at least have a cut, like a cut to black for a second or something, but nah.
No, he just walked around the building the entire day, apparently.
I mean, that's what we've been doing the past several days, is just walking around this building, and then we're like, oh, we're tired, time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Very weird.
I miss when Anya was alive. Meet me at Junez, let's go. We go around to the back.
Meet me behind the Denny's.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Oh, forget about your sister. She does not exist. Don't ask people in the lab. This lab is very, special. You or your sister have been caught up in its secrets.
Oh, wait.
It's a little unclear.
Oh, so he was reading what was said on the disc. I see.
Oh.
Does forget about your sister mean your sister is in the lab? No, it could be taken almost any way at all.
What? Does it know? No, it can't? It's pretty clear. What the frick? What are you talking about? You're supposed to be some smart guy at a big school. What are you talking about? There's only one way that can be interpreted. What do you mean? What do you mean?
She does not exist. Does that mean she never existed, or that she doesn't exist here?
Oh my god, you're an idiot!
You said your sister doesn't exist. On the other hand, don't ask people in the lab.
Are you dumb?
It seems almost as if Mr. Sheena knew something about your sister. If your sister was registered here in the lab, then there has to be some sort of proof, some documentation. But you already asked at the admin office, right?
Of course. Everyone told me they never heard of such a person, now or in the past. This may be hard for you to hear, but after reading Mr. Sheena's email, I'm convinced they're lying.
But you knew that I wasn't lying, right?
Why are you so peculiar about this? Sure, yeah, whatever. You're still new here. I have a feeling that those here longer are hiding some sort of secret. To make sure I
Yeah, he's the most
Oh, if we remembered that, it probably would have been a much easier choice to be like, oh, he's not involved in whatever's going on.
Yeah, because he's a first-year master's. So
yeah.
young.
to make sure, I want to sneak into the lab tonight. I'll pretend to go home and wait on the premises. At night, after everyone is gone, I will search the admin office and the professor's office. To get into the lab at night, I'll need a student ID, right?
The admin office and the professor's rooms are locked. And today especially. After today's incident, some people will probably be around until late.
Right. In practical terms, it looks like it won't be possible to sneak in at night.
I am going to help you. If somebody is in the admin office, I'll call them away on some emergency errand. Hey you, get me a latte. Then, once it's empty, you can search the admin office. I think I can give you about an hour. I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Is 1 hour enough?
Quietly hiding under the eaves of the building, Yumino and I wait for the sun to set.
That email from Mr. Sheena. Wait, he's waiting here with us.
Yeah, I guess so. What the heck? Well, shouldn't you go back to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said this lab is special. Didn't you think that's a bit of an odd thing to write?
I mean, yeah. I think the whole message was an odd thing to write.
It's really fucking weird, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was strange. But I thought I shouldn't ask you about it since you're a student here in the lab.
This lab?
Yumino's words are faint.
It may look like an ordinary lab attached to a grad school, but actually the research carried out here has some ethical concerns. Of course, the students are aware of this before they participate. I mean, I'm a psychopath, so I don't care. This is why there are no exams to get into this lab. Students are only accepted by recommendation. As you may also have noticed, many of the people here have no family or close relatives. That's to ensure that no one leaks out information to outsiders.
Your research has ethical problems? What kind of research do you mean?
All sorts of research. Everyone is different.
What does that mean? What?
Yeah, so vague. Yeah.
That's like when people are like, oh, we use the science to create this thing. What kind of science? You know, the science. It's like, okay.
I don't know a lot of what the others are doing. But I believe that some research needs to be done, like ethics notwithstanding. Even if, ethically speaking, it's questionable if it can help the future of humanity.
I mean, this is like a big question that like people debate. Is like there are like a lot of things that we've only found out because like some scientists in the past decided to do some pretty bad stuff, especially like in psychology. There's like some really big tests in psychology where like the scientists would like take like an infant and put them under like terrible conditions to see how they would react or things like that. And on the one hand, like that's terrible, like putting this actual human baby through like those things, but at the same time it also did lead us to understand a bit more of how like people react to stress responses and stuff like that. So it is like something that people really do debate of whether like does the ends justify the means sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a danger. Working in science always like, if it just wasn't for ethical concerns, we could do so much more. And it's like, yeah, but it's important, very slippery slope.
Yeah, it is a very slippery slope. It's like and plus, like, in the end, I don't know, like, is anything really worth, like, any, like, harm to somebody? I don't know.
And who has the right to say that?
Yeah. Because, yeah, it's easy for you to be like, oh, I'm willing to do this to this, but, like, what if the situation was reversed? What if you were the child in the experiment?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
would you think the same way?
Then we must do it. I was identified as talented from my days in the orphanage and educated accordingly. Last year I was assigned to Mikoska Lab, officially as a graduate student.
Oh, so wait. So is he an actual student, or is he saying that it's like just a title that he has?
Yeah, it's like they found him in the orphanage and like, oh shit, this kid is a genius.
Yeah. That's how Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's what he's trying to say here or if it's like a weird translation thing.
At first, I thought you were some sort of agent investigating the lab. I thought you were lying about your sister and your real goal was to expose this lab. But I know now I was wrong.
You trust me?
I don't know why. I feel like I can trust you. Probably because I'm a young adult and you're pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, he's simping. He's simping. He's like, oh, you're pretty, so I'll trust you.
You know, I feel it in my pants. I can trust you. And this with the email. Since you came here, something changed in Mr. Sheena. He had the longest tenure of any student in the lab. I think he knew your sister. That's why I decided to help you find the truth behind your sister's disappearance.
Finishing his speech, Yumino grins broadly.
I like your name. Yeah, it's simply definitely.
Yeah.
Assuming.
Thank you.
By the way, what's your sister's name? And is she single? I bet she has a very pretty name as well. Asumi, what's wrong?
Yumino's casual question echoes around my head.
By the way, what's your sister's name?
Do we not... Wait, no, we do know our name. What? What's What? Didn't we say it before?
I think there's still like a pretty decent chance that her sister doesn't actually exist.
Yeah. My sister's name. Right, my sister. I've been looking for my sister. Of course, my sister's name, her name. Something is wrong. What's wrong with me? I can't remember. I can't remember my own sister's name. Calm down. I told someone her name. I'm sure I did. My sister's name is... I must have said it before. I said it right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. Didn't she?
This is fucked.
I can't remember my sister. It's like I'm losing my mind. Perhaps it's because everyone keeps saying she doesn't exist. Recalling my sister makes me feel sick. It's no good. I can't think about her at all.
Asumi, are you okay? It's late enough now. We have to get going.
Yumino has checked out the the music. The music in this game is great. Yumino has checked out the lab. He says the admin office and the professor's office seem occupied. Yumino guesses the chief administrator is probably in the administration office. Maiko Mizukoshi, the secretary, is probably who is in the professor's office.
It's her.
It is recommended that you save your data here in another slot that will not autosave. What?
There's an autosave.
Yeah, there's an autosave. Oh, there we go. So which one, admin or professor?
I have no clue, honestly.
I don't know either. I think we should look in the professor's office.
Okay.
Because the admin people, I actually do think they might not know what's going on. Because they seemed like actually
I just think,
shocked.
Like, in admin, we might find records that her sister was here or something.
No, that's true. I don't know.
But we know it's the assistant that's like killing people, right?
Yeah, so going into professors might be more helpful. Asman, let's go. So, which do you think?
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
I'm leaning admin, I think.
Admin? Okie doke. Want to search the admin office first.
Okay. I'll call the chief administrator away in some errand then. I'll make something up about the police investigation and keep her busy. Anyway, after you see the chief administrator leaving, go in using my ID card.
Okay, I'll make sure to search the office as quickly as I can. After a while, the chief administrator emerges through the lab's entrance. Hurrying down the stairs, she disappears outside. It looks like Yumino did a good job with this phone call. I open the lab entrance with Yumino's ID card. For security reasons, no one can enter without an ID card in the evening. Once inside, I make for the admin office. As expected, the door is unlocked. Taking a deep breath, I enter. I don't have much time. I have to search quickly. Where should I look?
Filing cabinet, I think?
Yeah, filing cabinet. I find a document screwed up into a ball. This year's winter holiday will begin on December 19th. Under no circumstances may staff members report for work for the 19th onwards. For the 19th, the staff are forbidden from working? I guess that's why there are no faculty members here, but this is really strange.
Drawer, maybe?
Find a strange note. Until we find who is pulling the girl's strings, leave her be for the time being. But if the chance should arise to take care of her quietly, I will take it. What does this mean? Just as I expected, this office is hiding a secret. Not yet, I'm not. It just seems like they, just like the other guy, thought that she was just somebody who was like coming into the office. Yeah, like a corporate spy. I don't think they know what's actually really going on behind the scenes. I have been looking for evidence which proves my sister's existence. My sister certainly exists. I have so many memories of her, sis. I still have so many precious. That's right, I still have it. The teddy bear my sister gave me is my Christmas present. My sister must be somewhere around here. I'll find her and prove it to everyone. Okay, cupboard?
Yeah, sofa seems weird. Watch that be the...
I can't find anything. There's a large vase containing seasonal flowers. I searched the vase, but there's nothing in there. This is no good. It's taking too long. Somebody's coming! I can hear footsteps walking down the deserted corridor. The sound gets louder and louder. Somebody's coming. Who is it? What? You just called out? Before I realized that the intruder stabbed me with a dagger! Sis! I can only call out to my sister as the blood puddle around me grows. Game over.
What?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It seems like those two things we found were important, right? So it's like...
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in here, right? And then we'll do desk drawer and sofa. Because the desk drawer seemed important.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Sofa.
Yeah.
Looking at the long sofa, I was suddenly struck by a very odd thought. A human body would fit perfectly inside it.
What the fuck?
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, so if you
pick any of the wrong
yeah,
ones,
if you pick any of the wrong ones, wow. Okay, let's try again.
That's very rough.
Okay, so just none of the weird options, basically.
Yeah, so only the top two, I guess.
How do I leave?
What is answer? Like.
Oh, that means like you click on, you pick that thing.
Oh,
How do I
okay.
leave then?
Yeah.
Is this just the wrong one? Am I not supposed to
Seems
go
so
here?
weird, yeah.
Because I can't leave once I'm there.
The heck?
Like, I'm trapped here unless I pick the wrong thing.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I think we need to go to the other place.
That's weird because you find stuff that seems important in the other place.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, after a while, she leaves and she's the bad guy, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
And so, because
If
she
she's
leaves, then we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about getting stabbed.
Yeah.
I don't have much time, I have to search quickly. Hat! Okay, desk drawers. Professor Mikozuka's desk has a total of 3 drawers.
Oh,
Top.
come on.
The drawer is full of stationery, nothing stands out. I must find the key. Side of the desk. What is this? A small wooden bookshelf is attached to the side of the desk. Letters have been carved on it. Asumi, why? Why is my name carved here? The letters carved with some kind of knife clearly say my name, Asumi. The letters have been carved harshly and aggressively. I sense hatred and sadness. I don't know why, but the letters of my name are filled with a sense of horror. Not yet, I won't give up. What? Oh, it's this again.
Yeah.
Bookshelf? First row of bookshelf.
Oh,
I take the books one by one and carefully search inside each of them. They're all just standard. I'll take carefully search. There's nothing to be found. They're all just standard. Third. Removing it from the shelf, I notice there's a hollow in its back cover containing a key.
Hey.
I have to hurry. Okay, so desk drawers, right?
Yeah, we did the first one.
Was it the bottom drawer or the top drawer?
We did the top
Okay, there we go. I found a book. Makes a satisfying click at the door. Unlocking the drawer, I find a pile of documents inside. I search them one by one. All the documents seem important, but none seem to relate to my sister. It is hard to notice, but an envelope is attached to the top of the drawer with tape. Removing the tape, I take out the envelope. The envelope is sealed. On the front is written, graduate student resumes, submitted when enrolled. It must contain the resumes of the students enrolled here in this lab. Oh, so you think that maybe Chi came to the lab in the past? So it's her? Like there's no sister that she was here and like her memories got erased or replaced with something else? Yeah. And it's possible considering that we saw a freaking hologram.
Yeah. Might have that kind of tech.
Yeah. I can't believe it was Azur's hat. I'm betting that if we clicked the hat, it would just be like automatic game over too.
Probably, yeah.
If my sister were enrolled, then her resume should be in this envelope. It is divided into sections by year of enrollment. The first 3 resumes belong to people I have never heard of. What's strange about the resumes is that no one fills in the section about family members. Does it mean that section isn't compulsory? No, because we've already talked about this. It's because they only want to hire people who don't have family.
Yeah.
Or are they all alone, just like Sheena? I don't have much time to think about it now. Flipping through the resumes, I come across Sheena's. The picture on his resume is very long. What is going on with my tongue? He's very young. He looks full of hope and optimism. Mr. Sheena. And the resume below that. As I expected, the resume is Kakizaki's, the second year in the doctorate program. I'm suddenly overcome by a tremendous feeling of anxiety. Until now, I've been absorbed in the search of the room. But now, in an instant, my state of excitement is transformed into nervous anticipation. The year below Kakizaki's is what they call D1, where my sister is supposed to be. I'm trembling with fear. It should be simple to turn the page to the next resume, but I simply can't do it. My hands are sweating. Everyone in the lab says my sister has never been here, but that is a lie. I will prove it now. If I could get my sister's resume and show it to them all, then they will be forced to admit their duplicity. I don't have much time. Yumino can only do so much. I must move quickly. Maiko Mizukoshi could be back at any moment. The resumes is Ichinose from the first year of the doctorate. But looking more closely, I see a second resume attached to Ichinose's with a paperclip. Someone in the same academic year as Ichinose. Sis. Here we go! I will say one of my favorite things is kind of the pacing of this is pretty good. Like the fact that you are forced to like make the choice each time. Like really ups the tension.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh, you called it. You so called it, Rolf. You called it.
Was you. We got the theory, I think, of it.
Was it? No, I think it was you. What was it?
Well, I said like there's a good chance that her sister doesn't exist, but you had the more detailed theory.
Yeah, of like her being the one that actually was here, and then they changed her memories to make her think it was her sister who was here. Yeah, so we both did it. Combined effort. Yeah. High five.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's fucked.
Is this mine? This is my picture, my birthday, my name, my resume, but my sister, the sister I've been looking for, the sister who's supposed to be here in this lab. And so that the apartment, the reason why no one was there was because that was our apartment. And like just everything we used to be here.
That's so messed up.
Everyone says she doesn't exist, but I found the resume of another D1 student after all. And the resume is mine. So
then if Sheena had a locket with our picture in it, that means they probably had a relationship before like she got her memories erased.
Yeah, that's why like he had a picture of her. Was because of his relationship with her probably in the past. Dang.
So messed up.
Dang. My sister is me. My sister, who's supposed to be in the first year of the doctorate program in this lab, is me. It says Azumi Kamijo. Is this someone's idea of a joke? So I wonder, again, this goes to like ethical implications. Like maybe there's like some sort of project they were working on to see if you could like change a person's memories or something.
Yeah.
And like, so now she has this memories of like a entirely separate person that has never actually existed. And if she is like the other people have come to this lab, she doesn't actually have any family members. So her memories of having other family members are all fabricated. And that's like real messed up.
Yeah. But also like the note we found like in the other branch at the admin desk was like they didn't know who she was. So there's like a different group in this place that like doesn't know about her being her sister.
I think, remember, they said that a lot of people were new.
Yeah.
So they didn't know about her sister, aka herself.
They're still talking about like killing her, so it's like
No. I don't think those people in the admin office were saying killing. I think what they were saying was like they thought she was, as we mentioned before, she was like a corporate spy or something. And so they wanted to
like get the opportunity, like quietly take her out or something.
Oh, I think it was just like, I don't know. I didn't really interpret it as that.
Both the old members and the new members are both like rotten as shit.
I mean, I guess that's what you get for being a lab that's all about going against ethics. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you then get the worst people because of that. I mean, you get people like the Funabashi, who is all like, oh, someone died?
Yeah, we only hire people who put pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Somebody help me. Yumino, come back. It's all over. Please tell me. Maiko, you've been hiding something. Somebody's coming? I can hear footsteps walking down the deserted corridor. Clip clop, clip clop. Oh, it's her. She's coming. The sound gets louder and louder. Somebody's coming. The footsteps stop. Suddenly the door opens, and through the door emerges the blade in Micah's hand is about to enter my body. And as I lose consciousness, I feel like I can hear a gunshot.
Who the fuck?
I watch as Micah falls to the ground beside me. I feel as if I have been saved.
Who's got a gun?
Yeah, what the frick? Who is this?
Are we skipping to the next day?
Yeah, we're skipping, I guess. Hello? What?
Just like what? Passed out from shock and woke up the next day.
When I wake, I am overcome by the strangest feeling. I haven't the faintest idea what it is I'm doing here. As soon as I turn on the TV, I recognize today's date. Today is December 21st. Yesterday was the 20th, so today is the 21st. This much is obvious, but in my mind, there is no connection between the 2 days. How? Why? I try hard to recall yesterday. The effort makes me feel sick. Somehow I sense that my body... Oh, they wiped her memory again, maybe? Azur's got a gun. Heck yeah. I sense that my body is rejecting my mind's efforts at remembering yesterday. Yesterday, I showed the CDR to Yumino, the CDR on which I saved an email. Who sent me the email? Mr. Sheena. I remember Mr. Sheena's dead. He jumped from the roof just yesterday. What did he want to tell me? He tried to tell me something, just me. He knew my sister. That's why I showed the CDR to Yumino. I wanted to get any clues I could about my sister. Yumino said he was going to help me. What happened to him? That's right. I snuck into the professor's office. I looked for a clue to help me find my sister, and I found a resume of the student. The student was me. And after that, was I stabbed by Maiko? I'm scared. I don't want to remember. The door, it opened. Maiko, she was going to... That's not true. I wasn't stabbed. I remember just as I was losing consciousness, I heard a loud explosion. Was it a gunshot? This is so weird.
It's very strange.
Yeah, this is a weird...
Just very confused, I guess. I'm trying to, like...
Yeah. But because we just experienced all of this, it's kind of annoying for us readers.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know what the sound was, but Maiko crumpled to the ground. I remember the crimson stain spreading over her back, then I passed out. All of that, was it a dream? That must be it. I'm just having a nightmare. I want to believe that. I want to run away. I shake my head and repeatedly slap myself in the face to wake myself up. Irritated that I still can't wake up, I angrily kick my bag lying near the bed. The bag flies through the air, scattering its contents all across the floor. Is this? No way. What happened yesterday was all real. Why am I lying in my sister's bed? I heard a loud gunshot, perhaps a gunshot. I saw Michael fall. After that, somebody must have carried me away. That's what must have happened. If Michael was shot from behind, then who shot her? If that is what happened, then I suppose the same person carried me here. Oh, I completely forgot! I sneaked into the professor's room while Yumino was distracting Maiko. Yumino must have been worried about me and came back, but why did Maiko attack me? She was shot by someone. She fell down dead. The person found me in the professor's room and brought me here. I realized that there is something I must check.
Oh my god.
What?
It's either. It doesn't matter.
I quickly go to the front door and check to make sure that it is locked. The door is locked. This door doesn't lock automatically, so either I or someone else must have done it. I tip my bag upside down and search for the apartment key. There is the key in its usual place in the inside pocket. There it is. I have the key, but the front door is locked. I try to organize my thoughts about these facts logically. It is very likely that the person who brought me here, whether Yumino or someone else, would have used the key from my bag to open the front door. If that's the case, then how did this person lock the door when they left? After thinking deeply, I conclude that there are only two possibilities.
They're still in the house.
Yeah, they're still here, probably. The person who brought me here is still in the... It was my sister. We already got that.
Taking a shower right now.
The person who brought me here is still in the apartment.
What the hell?
Simply by thinking this, I'm overcome by a sensation that someone else is here.
What the hell was that voice?
Me? Oh, that was my dad coming in here. And I was like, he wanted to turn off the internet to reset it.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a stream. You can't turn off the internet. That's not how it works. That will turn off the whole
I thought
stream.
it was from the game, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Nah, it was my family. Now I'm afraid that he's going to turn off the internet, and then the stream will die, and then I'll have to come back in a second. Living with a family is a pain. Locked myself in my apartment. This is my plastic key. Oh my gosh. I looked over most of the rooms when I checked the door, but I haven't checked the bathroom. I'm not scared, but I should check just to be sure. Open the bathroom door. Whew. Nobody's there. Come to think of it, I probably got up and locked the door myself. Trying to convince myself that's what happened, I started to prepare to leave. Oh no. We're gonna turn around and the person's gonna be like, hello.
Stop.
This resume, this is what I got yesterday. By my rational measure, it should be impossible for them to have my resume. The address is different. Oh, this is this apartment. We're in this apartment, I'm pretty sure. I do not live there. My sister's apartment is there, so it should be quite near. Oh wait, no, this is a different apartment.
Yeah,
What?
Might have moved in between or something.
Yeah. Remember, it's the address written on the resume. As I'm about to leave, I stop. A light is flashing. Playing all messages. As soon as I hear the voice on the answering machine, I am frozen to the spot. Asumi, it's me. Long time no see. I'm sorry I've worried you.
The fuck?
Find the 5th report. That is the only way that you can survive. Message complete. 11:37 p.m. December 20th. I don't know why. She's like, oh, it's impossible that I could have a spare key. There's no mistake. That was my sister. That was definitely her. So we do have a sister, but the sister is separate than the one that we thought she was.
I guess there's someone who works for the lab who has been pretending to be your sister or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know. Assuming it's me. Sorry, I worried you. Find the 5th report. 5th report? What does that mean? The 5th report out of some sequence, or does it mean something more specific? I'm on the verge of tears. Do you have any idea just how worried I was? But I'm glad. But sis, why won't you show yourself? If I find the 5th report, will I find you too? The resume I found on the night of the 20th. The address in it. Hongo 9 Chom. The answering machine message telling me to find the 5th report. These are the clues to my sister's disappearance I have as I leave the apartment. Oh, the music again. Near my sister's apartment. The roads are narrow. It's a quiet residential area. Oh my gosh, it's again. Do you hear that?
Oh, it's that one, yeah.
I don't understand why they thought it was a good idea to put screaming in the background of their music.
Is it screaming?
It definitely sounds like screaming. It sounds like ah! Ah! Very weird. To north of this road lies the entrance to the Taito Institute of Technology. Wait, where are we going?
Sister's apartment? Wait, what? Yeah, huh?
Maybe.
That's where we came from.
Near my sister's apartment, the roads are narrow. It's a quiet resident. Nope, we don't go there apparently.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, 1 second. I am back. Well,
Hello.
sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, this is 7 Cho, so just walking along this road, I should get to 9 Chom.
What?
What? Okay, there we go, finally. Somehow the street is getting quieter and quieter. I decide to ask someone the way. Excuse me, do you know where 9 Chom 52 is?
I think the address might be the residence in the back.
In the back?
If you go along this street, you'll see an isolated house. I think I saw someone else there earlier.
Okie doke, thank you very much. This is the address from the resume.
Wow, it's a fucking temple.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's really nice, yeah.
Check the nameplate. The nameplate says Mikozuka.
The fuck?
Mikozuka? This can't be just a coincidence, but why is this house's address written on the resume? What a big house. It looks old, but the house and the garden have been taken good care of. It looks like someone is living here, but it's so quiet that it seems no one's around. Perhaps no one's living here after all. This is too quiet. Does anyone really live here?
What is that?
Ring that bell. Right then, I've come this far. There's no going back now. I push the doorbell. Ding dong.
Ding dong, motherfuckers.
It makes a louder sound than I anticipated, then silence returns. I wait for someone to answer over the intercom.
May I help you?
Heck yeah. No, it's good. The voice sounds like that of an old woman. I take a deep breath, then answer. Should we say this?
I guess.
I'm Asumi Kamijo.
Asumi? Did you say Asumi? Miss Asumi, my lady, have you come back?
Okay. now
Oh
it's getting
boy.
really weird.
Yeah, it's getting really weird.
I will open the front door right now, my lady. Please come in and...
A very old, very tired looking woman emerges from the house. Please tell me, how do you know my name?
Miss Asumi, please come in. I've been waiting for you. The Master is working on very important research for the future of this country.
This woman seems like she's the maid here, but she might be a bit senile.
Were you married to the professor? Like, before
Oh, shoot, maybe. Maybe it's like he's our husband or something. That would be freaky.
getting...
Like
I've waited so long. So many years.
Okay, maybe you're a clone?
Yeah, what? Very weird. I don't know. Oh, hi, Sephrodorf. Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Hello.
But yeah, like, that would make it even more, like, the ethical implications that maybe he, like, did some research on her and it led to her memories getting all messed up. Or
I'm
something.
starting to think that she might be a clone or something, because like she says so many years, like.
Oh, very weird.
But my lady Asumi did not come home, nor my master.
Oh, what?
Doesn't not hear.
My lady Asumi, you were working on an important thesis. I heard you shut yourself in the underground lab every day and studied so very hard. My lady Asumi, I know that your thesis will be excellent.
Thesis? Writing a thesis?
I've heard my lady is writing her thesis day and night in the underground lab. Oh, my lady Asumi, I'm so glad to see you.
At last, you have returned. My lady Asumi, the master loved you so much.
She doesn't seem to even register my confusion. She's making less and less sense. Suddenly, something happens to the old woman.
If only that, it hadn't happened. Miss Asumi, my master. My master is in mourning again today. Oh, poor master. Oh.
The old woman suddenly seems to be recalling some distant past. She's breaking down in tears. I'll come back later. That woman, she was acting very strange. I hope she's okay. She must have mistaken me for some— No! What? What? I don't understand the logic in this game a lot of the time.
My current theory is that she used to be like the professor's wife who died, and then he cloned her to bring her back or something like that.
Maybe. Anyway, I'm sure I will be back here again soon. Writing a thesis in the underground lab. The message on the answering machine told me to find the 5th report. It could be a thesis. My mind considers the possibilities, but there isn't much I can do for now. What the frick? The only people I can ask about the resume are at the lab. Guess we're going back to the lab again.
And everything we find out just leads to more questions. It's like Lost.
Yeah. Wait, to the flower bed. What?
Oh, fuck. That's new.
The flowers in the flower bed are blooming magnificently. They must be well tended. Okay.
I love how all the backgrounds are just like photos with some very obvious filter.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love it so much. There's a vibe to like old games that's like, yes, these games the best looking? Like, are they like AAA titles now? No, but they have heart put to them. Like, the people who made this cared, you know? They tried their best.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like they did the backgrounds like that just to be cheap. It's like they didn't have the resources to make it like expensive, but they want to make the game anyway.
Yeah, it very much like the passion is definitely still there. No thoughts stay in Asumi's head. It's all empty. Exactly. Let's check the incinerator again.
Yeah, let's just incinerate.
Or we could stop here, because it might be a good place to stop.
Yeah, that's true. It's past midnight for me.
Yeah, and plus it's 3 hours too, and also I feel like probably. Oh my gosh, my family can be pretty crazy sometimes. Yeah, and I also think this is a good place to stop just because this is right before it's like some more stuff happens, so we're not in the middle of something. So.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Heck yeah. It's always a good time to hang out, Rolf, and sorry for having to move the date all of a sudden.
Oh, no. Thanks for, accommodating my schedule as well with that. So.
No worries. Heck yeah. You're the best, Rolf. Thanks for hanging out and joining me again. You're the best. No, you! I love ya very much. Get some good rest.
Yeah, thank you. See you next time.
Yeah, see ya. Bye-bye. And thank you everybody else for joining too. Thank you Azure and Sepherdorf and everyone else. I love you all very much. Let's see who we shall raid. Y'all are the bestest beans. Okay, let's see. Let's see, who is live? Oh, I guess we'll just raid John, because he's the only one that's live at the moment. / raid John Wolf. There we go. I love you the most, Azure. You're the bestest being. You're the bombdiggydom.com. And I'll be back earlier than 7 years. Way earlier. But yeah, next stream, of course, is on Saturday. We're playing more Stardew Valley. But yeah, before that, of course, Friday, doing the watch in my server. And I'll try hanging out if I'm not too busy with work. But yeah, so I'll see you guys then. I love you all very much. I love you so much, Azure, and I'll fight you. Anyways, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.